With Sarah Hypocrisy Sanders in charge, Arkansas will throw you in jail for being too poor to pay your rent. She stands at podiums and calls this the best place in the country to live, work, and raise a family. Best place in America, she says. Unless you're poor, then it's a cell. We're the only state where falling behind on rent isn't just a civil matter like everywhere else, it's a crime. And we're the only state where your landlord has no legal duty to keep your home livable. No heat, no running water, no working toilet. But that same landlord can turn around and file criminal charges on you the day you can't pay. They don't owe you a livable home for the rent you pay them, but the day you fall behind, they can send you to jail for it. That's not a loophole, that's a design. This is a state that works to keep poor people poor. Our own state constitution bans debtors' prisons. 4 Arkansas judges have already ruled this eviction law unconstitutional. That's 4. And our gutless legislators left it on the books anyway. These are the same people who wrap themselves in the Constitution every election and then spit on it the second honoring it might cost them $1 or an ounce of power. I'm not sure some of them have ever read the Constitution. Certainly not Sarah Hypocrisy Sanders, Charlene Fight, and our new candidate for governor, Colt Shelby. And the ones who have, I question whether they understood a single word. I know a family right here in Van Buren, renters and foster parents who open their home to kids with nowhere else to go. They do everything right, and they had zero power to fight their landlord's eviction that would have been illegal in any other state. So they were forced out through no fault of their own. And the woman who represented that family for 12 years, Charlene Fight, she sponsored bill after bill, culture war fights, resolutions, tax cuts to benefit the wealthy, but not one guarantee for you to have a livable home. Not one to end this jail cell scheme. When the good renters bills came up, they died in committee back rooms with no vote, and she never lifted a finger to save them. That's not someone who missed it. That's someone who chose everything else over you. I've heard that same story over and over, all across Arkansas. The landlord who won't fix the heat, the family put out with nowhere to go, rent that buys you no rights at all. This isn't a District 24 problem, it's a statewide pattern of abuse baked right into the law. And that's exactly why voting matters. Because the folks in these seats write the rules for every renter in every county of this state, whether they ever get to vote on them or not. And you want to know why nothing ever changes? Because the people sitting in those seats don't answer to you. They answer to the lobby. The realtor lobby decides what should be law and writes the checks. So these feckless legislators fall in line. In 2019, Republicans had a supermajority, both chambers and the governor's office, same as today. Nothing stood in their way to change things for the better then. Nothing stands in their way now. 15 state senators even admitted right on the floor that they are landlords themselves. So of course, every real fix died. They weren't protecting you, they were protecting their own wallets and the lobby that fills them. I'm a landlord myself, so this bill would apply to me, and I'm telling you to pass it because I'd never rent a family a home I wouldn't let my own kids sleep in. So here's my promise. My first session, I'm filing a bill to give Arkansas renters what every other American already has. Guaranteed heat, guaranteed water, guaranteed working plumbing, and an end to this debtor's prison scheme. A Republican wrote a version of it years ago. It was a good bill, but the realtor lobby didn't think so, so they killed it. I don't answer to that lobby. I don't answer to any lobby. I will answer to you, only the people and guided by the Constitution. Name one thing these leaders have done to give renters a fair shot. Just name one. I'll wait. We can be the best place to live, work, and raise a family, but not while we treat a renter like a criminal and a home like a favor. This is a choice, and on November 3rd, we make a different choice. I'm Ryan Anchosby, Chief Chops, and I'm running for Arkansas House District 24 because renters and the poor deserve better than the threat of a jail cell for the crime of trying to survive. Driven by results, bound by honor.